What's up, YouTubers? We're back, getting set up again for the next round. Just finishing up the modifications we want to put in. As you can see, no more plastic trellis. I got the wire fencing rolled out here, same PVC frame, added a middle support, make it a little more sturdy, and just cut the plastic netting off when we harvested. Just didn't really like that stuff. I mean, it works fine and it was, you know, cheap or whatever, but this will be more permanent. I don't have to worry about cutting it when we're harvesting or anything like that. Now, the downside is you can't cut it when you're harvesting. Sometimes that's just easier, especially the last one was pretty rough. Also, you'll notice it's much lower. We got more light clearance. Lowered it down probably 8 to 10 inches, something like that. So much lower, closer to the beds. We've got snowman, Thorsberry, I think one sunset, maybe one pineapple, but for the most part this is snowman and Thorsberry. So I got the tomatoes back there that we started on the last run. They're kind of running down. Oh, before I go over there and show you that, these are the other modification to the bed. You can see I have these pipes run the whole length all the way down now underneath, and so that these can just sit on top of them, and that way my pots will be at the same height all the time and they won't sink down in the beds, and all that's great. So all those are done. Still have obviously the fencing to put up here. Trying to think if there's any other modifications. This light right here is going to get replaced with an LED from Mars Hydro. Shout out to those guys. So this right here, where I'm standing, will be the plants for that. So yeah. Oh, the tomatoes. I wanted to show you guys where they were at. So this just goes in between the tank and the net. There's some of that plastic trellis is just set up here in between, and they're growing out of a little dual root zone pot. I'm gonna take up this whole space down there. So this used to be bigger when the net was taller, so you know, lost out. I'd rather have the lower net personally. This will also be a little bit wider. As you can see, the fencing sticks out, give me a little bit lower and wider net. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. You can see right there is my new temperature sensor, and I got another one that sits over there just for ambient temperature, but should definitely avoid the foxtailing. I do have the exhaust fan up there. Tank's a little dirty today because I just got done cleaning out all these beds and laying down all the pipe underneath, so disturbed up a bunch of that stuff. And I found out I probably need some more red worms in a couple of the beds. Some of them were really populated and other ones weren't, so that was kind of interesting. Now I just got to get the rest of these pots set, get the rest of the nets up. And let's see, I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, for the light schedule, all I did was add a couple hours of light during their night phase, so they're just interrupting their long dark cycle to keep them in veg. So kind of like a, what do they call that, gas lantern schedule or something like, I forget what it is. Anyway, essentially we're interrupting their dark cycle so they don't go into flower, instead of putting them on 18.6 just because it's been so hot. That's kind of been an issue. So alright, if you guys have any questions, let me know. But these are the mods, plants are going in, starting the next round. Man, it's really nice to have not much time between runs. The space between my last run was like a year, so it's really exciting to just have plants ready to go, get them loaded up, and get going again. So I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. Don't forget to check out the podcast. Check out Aquaponics. You guys have a good night.